Good morning, people. So today I'm with Stuart there and we're up to do some photographs and a bit of filming up at Shooters Hill. History of Shooters Hill goes right back to the 1270s. The reason why they called it Shooters Hill is because the archers would come up here with their bows and arrows and that, and they would fire them off the hill to simulate firing down onto sort of like forts and things like that. So that's why they called it Shooters Hill. We're going to do a few little places today. There's a few World War II bunkers around here. We've got Sevendrew Castle, which was built in 1274, and also there's a lot of history of highwaymen in these woods and all that, because Shooters Hill is 475 feet above sea level, so it's one of the highest places in London. And what they would do, the highwaymen would stand up the top, like Dick Turpin was one of them, and they would sit up the top of the hill with their fresh horses, and they'd wait for the people to come up the hill from Kent with their horses and carts, and they would have a watering trough at the top where they would stop, and obviously their horses would be tired just coming up the hill, and they would pounce and they would take all their jewellery, their money, their food and whatever they wanted to steal. So this was quite a sort of place where they would hang out. And also a lot of the highwaymen were actually hung here up on Shooters Hill as well, because that's where they've done most of their bad deeds. So we've got a nice fresh morning. It's just between Christmas and New Year. It's nice and cold. We've got some lovely fog. Just love fog. So hopefully you get some nice images and some nice footage today. We've also got a place called the Bull Pub, which is just up the road. We're going to visit that later on. And it's got all scratches and marks on the wall where there used to be a bunker. So it was in like a machine gun post, and at the front it had tobacconist written on it, and as you come up the hill you think it was a shop, and it wasn't. It had a couple of machine guns in it. So anyway, if the Germans started to invade up Shooters Hill, they would be met with this machine gun fire. And also on the other side of the road, and it's still there now, there's a grass bank which I'm going to try and find today. I failed to find it last time, but it is still there. And this grass bank would have had some big massive metal barrels on it full of diesel and fuel, like petrol and stuff. And what they would do is, if the Germans did attack the UK and they started coming up the Shooters Hill with their tanks nice and slow, because obviously the length of the hill, the tanks would slow right down, what they would do is they'd set fire to these barrels, roll them down the hill, banging into the enemy. So yeah, this was like a military fortification as well. So it was as a military standpoint, Shooters Hill was very important to London. So yeah, so we're going to carry on and do some more footage as well. Alright, so speak soon. Nearly got eaten by a dog. Yeah. Oh, your ball. Here's your ball. Ball, look. Here's your ball. There it is. There it is. Good boys. Bless them. Well done. Hey. Good boy. Got your ball.
Thank you for trying to help my dog.
No worries. He's lovely, isn't you?
He's a bit thick.
Oh, he's
He's
gorgeous.
trying to teach me to retrieve his ball. I feel there's something wrong there, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, Paul.
Have a good day. Oh. Might have been the lady of the manor. Not sure with the dogs. There's Stuart having a crap. God, it's a lovely morning. Absolutely beautiful morning. So it's an ancient woodland. It's part of the London Green Chain Walk. And it's just beautiful. And there in distance, Sevendrew Castle. So Sevendrew's shut for Christmas at the moment, but if you ever get to go or get to visit, go up on the platform on the top. You can see right the way across London. Just an amazing view. Obviously when it was first built in the 1700s, the trees were smaller and you could see even more. Amazing place. So what we got here then? Let's have a little look. (432 feet above sea level). 7 counties can be seen from the roof of the castle. The main Roman road from London to Dover went over Shooters Hill. It was a remote and dangerous place with a few houses and highwaymen, often robbed unlucky travellers. The name first recorded in 1226 as the Hill of the Shooter or Archer may be associated with these criminal activities. Development of the area began in the 18th century. Fine houses were built for rich owners who wanted to live in the country but close to London. By the 20th century, housing covered much of the farmland at the bottom of Shooters Hill. Between 1922 and 1934, the London County Council, with the help of public donations, bought large parts of the woodlands as open space for the community. In 2003, the Sevendrew Castle Building Preservation Trust formed to save the castle in the woods from redevelopment. Restored in 2014, this unique building is now open for visitors to enjoy. So what we do, there's a few other little bits of history there. And we'll just move our way around the castle a little bit. Hopefully Stuart's getting himself some good photos. Actually done a ghost hunt here, Stuart, a couple of years ago.
Hey?
I'd done a ghost hunt here a couple of years ago, stayed here all night till like 5 o'clock in the morning. And it's a company was called Spooksavers. It was brilliant. Yeah, it was really good. And then what we had to do when we finished, we had to come round and put our arms around that tree there and like say don't follow us home and all that sort of thing. It's like a ritual thing. I was there doing the video and filmmaking for it, so I didn't have to pay, but oh, it was really good. I mean, not that I believe in ghosts, but it was quite good. It's also got a little coffee shop in here as well. So a mate of mine, he's a volunteer here. So if you ever visit, have a nice cup of coffee. All helps towards the restoration of this place and for the upkeep. They do weddings here as well. It's not very big inside, it's like 3 floors, but it's nice. Nice building. And through here's the main entrance. It's all kept nice. I like that door. Noisy parakeets. So we're up on top of Shooters Hill now. We're coming up to the Bull pub. On the side of this pub, obviously this is the highest point at Shooters Hill. So on the side of this pub they had a machine gun outpost. So just on the wall here you can see where the markings were, going all the way across and all the way down. So it was a pillbox right the way across the side of this pub. And what they had, you'd have it sticking out this way and it had a tobacconist written on it, and it wasn't really a tobacconist. The black windows where you normally have the sign was machine gun posts. So you can just sort of see on there where the post was. And obviously if the enemy come up Shooters Hill, they come up over the brow of the hill and they will be met by a machine gun. So we're going to keep looking for the bit where they rolled the fuel down the hill against the tanks. So if we find it, we'll get that on footage. If not, we'll have to do it again another day. It's not far away from here anyway. It's near the top of the hill. So we're going to keep on looking, and hopefully get it on film. Just going off back in the woods again, and we come across what looks like a blast wall. It's quite a substantial bit of wall. It goes up into normal bricks. Yeah, so what we're looking for is used to be a manor house up on the hill years ago, 1800s or whatever. During World War I, World War II, these big manor houses would have their very own little bunker in the garden. The bunker's still here. It was hard to find last time I was here. I was asking dog walkers and stuff at this cafe, like, you know, has anyone seen this bunker? Nobody knew. And literally I found it about 120 yards away from the back of the cafe after about an hour of looking. So hopefully today I'll be able to find it again. So we're just going off into the woods now to have a look. So in these woods somewhere there's a bunker stashed away. It looks like we're going to have to get prickled. Yeah, through there. Nice little path, because I think people don't go through here just for the fun of it. This looks familiar. Yeah. Here somewhere. Here she is, she's round here. You'd never think it, would you? Right in the middle of the woods. Bingo, folks, bingo. We've got it. We've got it. You ready? Here's the little bunker. This was dug out in the sort of 2000s, 2010, something like that, by a time team. So they come and dug it out. Then they secured it again, and then somebody dug it up, and it's still open. So happy days. Here we go. And a bunker. Check for needles. Going in. Still got the corrugated roof. It's looking a bit dodgy. It's got a little chimney, and then you've got the escape hatch maybe around this side. And all the corrugations up there. Yeah, tiny little thing. Look like this is the sort of living quarters here. Maybe this was blanked off and this was the entrance. Not too sure, maybe it was the entrance, that one. And then this was the actual main part of it, but it's been knocked down over the years. Yeah. I'm going to get out of here because I think Stuart's walking on the roof. I can hear him. Are you on the roof, Stuart?
Hey?
Are you on the roof?
Nah.
Oh, it's alright, I felt it wobble. Oh, you was on the roof? Yeah. Oh, right, okay. He was on the roof, people. That was a scary moment. Yes. And we emerge out. There's the roof. Let's go and have a look at the construction of it a bit. So there's some slabs on the floor. So maybe it was off this. Got like metal rebar sticking up. So yeah, that would have been on there. That section, this brick wall would have been probably up here. So I should think the main entrance would have been there. Have a look at it without slipping. There we are, it's the nice side of it. There's a lot of holly up here if anybody wants any for Christmas. And there's the front fascia wall and the doorway. There's a big bank along here. Going all the way through. Maybe something under there, not sure. And there's the green roof. So, Shooters Hill, Manor House bunker. Very nice. Right, so we just stopped and had lunch at the bunker. Now we're going to go off and see what else we're going to find. If we go off to the left here, we're going to try and find our next location. Stu? Right, it's a nice bit of lunch that. Look here. Can't believe how nice the weather is. So, we're at the top of Shooters Hill now. Quite near the top anyway. So just here, this little area, it's like a triangle area, goes right the way down to there. They'd have big stakes in the ground on rows, and they'd have the big oil drums full of fuel, petrol, diesel, oil, all sorts of horrible nasty stuff, and they'd all be roped together down here. And what they do is, if there was an invasion and the German tanks and that started coming up the hill, all they would do, cut the ropes and all the barrels would roll down the hill. They couldn't send 5 at a time, 10 at a time, whatever. And this area here was be where they'd roll it. So they've got a nice good roll straight down that hill. And it would have stopped any invasion. I will see if I can find any photographs of it, because there is a photo somewhere. But yeah, this is what this area was. Now it's just scrubland, so you'd never know it was there. Oh, anyway. We're going to have another look at another location while we're up in the hill here. The weather's still good, so we've done a bit more drones footage as well, so you'll see that a bit later on. So yeah, we'll have a go back up the hill. Now we're just making our way back up Shooters Hill a little bit. Oh, this is a killer. So just up here we've got the Shooters Hill Water Tower, built in 1910. I'd love to go inside it. How amazing is that? lightning conductors up the side. Yeah, last time I come here there was some workmen, telecommunications guys, and I said, oh, any chance mate, just having a little look in the door, taking a couple of photos, and he's like, oh, we can't mate, CCTV. I went, no worries mate, thank you very much. He said, if you're being polite though mate, I would have let you in if the cameras weren't running. But sometimes it's good to be a bit, you know, nice to people, because you never know. So yeah, they don't want you to get in here. No, 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 no. What an amazing bit of building. Still belongs to Thames Water, so obviously still use it. Looks like some funky aerials up there as well. Right, I think that's us done for the day. What do you reckon, Stuart? We done for the day? Yeah. Stuart said yeah. So yeah, we've done a few miles, got a few photos. So speak again soon, people. Say bye, Stuart.
Bye.
Bye, Stuart.